Hello, this is Carolyn Pitts with Intendwell. For the last few weeks, I've been making videos about how to be successful with transformational change in your life. In this video, I want to summarize the 6 tips that I've shared and talk about what's coming in future videos. In the first video, No More Resolutions, I covered 2 tips. The first was to be kind to yourself. And I reminded you that you were once a small child learning to walk. And it didn't happen smoothly, and it didn't happen easily, and it didn't happen right away, and you fell down a lot. Now that we're adults, when we undertake to intend a new habit in our lives, we're still going to fall down a lot. It's just part of the process. So be sure that you've set the right expectations for yourself and be kind to yourself when you fall down, because it's going to happen. The second tip that I offered was to notice your habits. And I talked about how our brains are biologically wired. It's part of our survival sense to return to patterns of behavior that we followed before because the outcome is predictable, even if it's not healthy. In the next video, Reprogram Your Autopilot, I offered suggestions for how to prepare your brain for new habits that you want to introduce in your life by envisioning yourself doing those habits, being successful with your intention, and focusing on how you will feel emotionally when you've achieved your intention, and how that prepares the brain to be more receptive to changes in our life. In the video, Free Your Triple Warmer Meridian, I showed you a technique from Eden Energy Medicine that can be used to override your body's natural resistance to new behavior. The next video, Make Time for Change, was all about seeing time as a limited resource and being intentional about how you invest the time that you have in each day, in each week. Achieving our intentions, making time for new habits doesn't happen by accident. We have to look at how we're spending time and make sure that we're allocating time for those new behaviors. Tip number 6 was know your whys. Spend time thinking about why your intention matters to you, and be sure that you have heartfelt reasons for pursuing that intention, because you're going to need that heartfelt commitment to stick with your intention when you feel like giving up. In the coming weeks, I'll be sharing more videos teaching you techniques that you can use to interrupt the stress response. Select the techniques that you like and practice them on a regular basis so that you can build up the resilience and be familiar enough with the technique to use it in the moment when you're feeling stressed. Now, you may be challenged to find time to practice those techniques on a regular basis. And if that happens, come back to the tips that I've shared around being successful with transformational change. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and remember, the best things in life are intentional. My 6th, final, and perhaps most, but if you wait until you're feeling stressed out, this is the last time we're going to do this.